Alright, hey you guys, this is your boy, and my name is the Cheese Guy. I am back again with another banger video over here for you all. And just tell me honestly, how many of you have seen this screen? And how many of you have thought that, my god, I'm cooked, I'm gone, another 4 months, no Valorant, another 3 months, no Valorant, and you're crying, you're wetting your pillows, and you're thinking how to get out of the situation. You're just moving on. You're going to another games. You're going to CS2, Fortnite, but nothing feels the same. Am I right? Well, the sense of excitement that the Valorant gives us, no other game can do the same. You can go and play CS2, you can go and play Fortnite, you can go and play Apex, but at the end of the day, what you really want is a fucking Valorant lobby with your Jet, Sova, Viper, all those guys, right? You could be ISO main or Clove main. I don't care. I don't care. What I really care about is helping you all. How can I do that? Well, I have these guys. Just take a look at them. These guys are called zeroday.guru. It's their website's name, and the product's name or the company's name itself is Zero Day. The reason why they are called Zero Day is because you start your journey from day zero all over again once you hit a roadblock. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Vanguard. Vanguard can do whatever the fuck they want. Riot can do whatever the fuck they want. They don't own us. This is my device. This is my life. I wanna do this. I will do this. Coming back to Zero Day, they have the world's greatest spoofer. I mean, like, you must be thinking I'm a little bit exaggerating over here, but no, these guys are GOAT, my friend. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to these guys. So you go to their website, you can go to the view product, and you can just go ahead and do a one-time purchase, which is going to cost you $35. And if you want a discount, you can go ahead and join their Discord, open a ticket, and they have mentioned a lot of things over here, so please do read the description. And this is just a one-time thing. So one time, what basically means is you use it one time and then boom, it's gone. Okay, your PC is back to where it was. You can start playing the game again. But if you become that sneaky little bastard again and you use any cheese again, well, and you get banned again, then you might have to buy it all over again. Well, I have a solution for that too. If you, my friend, want to go ahead and use the cheese once you are unbanned, you can definitely do that. I'm not against it. Okay, I'm not gonna judge you. If you want to use it, you can use it. If you don't want to use it, if you want to just go clean, completely up to you. Nobody's gonna judge you. It's your life. Anyway, coming back to here, this is their Discord, as you can see over here, and thousands upon thousands of vouchers, okay, about all the products that they have to offer. They have other products as well, but I will talk about that in a different video. Today we are just going to talk about their spoofer. Welcome to the permanent woof. Permanent woof means it's permanent, and this is the best thing. If you want to go for a lifetime, it's dirt cheap. It's only $75. $75, and you can spoof your computer as many times as you want. $75 lifetime, best one. If you are somebody who's living under a rock and you cannot understand what to do, just pay them $10 more, and they are gonna take a remote support. They're gonna share the screen, and they are going to do all the things for you. You can just sit back, relax like a king that you are, sip on your drink, and let them handle all the heavy work. And you take your sweet time. If it's your first time, take your sweet time, go through it so that you can understand everything. Okay, but if you're watching this video, I'm gonna go ahead and do things a little faster. Okay, now they have two ways of doing it. First is no reinstall. What that means is, in old school days, what we used to do, we used to reinstall the window, completely clean everything. Then we used to flash the BIOS and everything, and then we used to spoof it, right? Now, these people, these are like revolutionary people. They are bringing something absolutely amazing. And what that is no reinstall. You don't even have to do a reinstall of the window. You can just flash your BIOS, and you can just change the MAC address, change and spoof your your HWID, and you're good to go. But see, it's a beta testing phase. Okay, they have successfully tested it on many PCs. Many customers have given really good reviews that it is successfully working. But still, I'm a little bit old school, so I will still say that go for reinstalling the Windows. It's hardly gonna take two or three of extra minutes, but it's just gonna give you that peace of mind. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna go for the SID spoof. How are we gonna do it? First of all, you're gonna go ahead and download the Defender control. Okay, how are you gonna do it? You click on that link, and it's gonna ask you to download it. Download anyway. Second step, you're gonna go ahead and install Revo Uninstaller. Okay, it's a very simple, cute software for uninstalling things. When you uninstall Vanguard and Valorant from your computer, some of the traces are still left. So just to make sure that nothing is left in it, like if you play CS2 or anything else, if you're using it for that, then you might want to remove the facet and or any other anti-cheat, easy anti-cheat, or Vanguard, or whatever the other games use. I can't get the names, all the names right at the top of my head at the moment. So you're just gonna go ahead and do that, and after that, it's a new feature. The third step, it's a new feature. Run the Vanguard cleaner. It's a new feature. I personally have not used it when I was doing the spoofing, but we can do it. As you can. Now we're gonna go ahead and create an installation medium. For that, what you will need is a USB drive. Okay, a pen drive or a USB drive. Okay, make sure that USB drive is completely clean. If it's not, just format it. And if you're not sure, then also just format it. Just make sure it's completely wiped clean. It has to be at least minimum 8 to 10 GB. Okay, there has to be 8 to 10 GB of space, and yep, that should do it. Now, when you are going for Leagues of Legend or any other game, any of these windows gonna work. You can go for Windows 10, any of the version 21H1, H2, or any of these. Okay, but I would suggest you, if it's for Valorant, and as they have also mentioned, you should go for the latest one, which is the Windows 11 24H2. And what you're gonna do is go ahead, open it, click on yes. Getting a few things ready. It's just gonna go ahead and do a Windows 11 setup for you. Alright, so here we go, and once you open the Rufus, you can see this is my pen drive or my flash drive or USB drive. It's already there, right? It's already selected by default by it. If you have like 2 or 3 pen drives connected, then just select the one in which you want to do it. Okay, I'm pretty sure you don't have 2 or 3, but just in case, who can open. And now, as you can see, standard Windows installation, you just go ahead and select that. All these things are good. Okay, now you click on start. Now here, before you click on OK, make sure you disable BitLocker, you disable data collection, and you also create a local account with the username. It could be any username. Over here it's my name. Just click on ready at that time, right? Some of you might want to do it by raiding their Intel or AMD chips, okay, your drivers. Now if you have Intel processor, then you go for this, you download this Intel driver, okay, and over here all the instructions have been given. You just have to extract it. It's a zip file. Okay, you extract it just the way you did with the others. You go to your BIOS and you have to configure it to the RAID mode. Okay, now how you can do it, let me tell you. You just have to restart your PC, and then you have to just keep on pressing the delete button or the F2 button, whatever works for your your laptop or PC. And then you go to CSM and you have to make sure that it is disabled. Okay, where you can find it? You can find it in the settings. Okay, listen to me very carefully. This is where it gets a little tricky, and this is where most of you are gonna get stuck. So listen to me very carefully. You go to CSM, you make sure it's disabled and it's set to UEFI mode. Okay, you have to make sure of that. Now you go back to the settings. Okay, in your BIOS, you go back to the settings, and then you go to NVMe PCIe storage controller. Okay, and when you click on that, there will be a separate option for this in settings. You click on that and you select the RAID mode. You just have to select the RAID mode for it. Once it's done, you go to your SATA controller and you set it to RAID mode as well. Okay, in your BIOS you have to check that. Now final step, you have to just save the changes, enter the BIOS again, verify the settings. That's it. You have successfully enabled the RAID mode. You just have to first of all save the changes, restart your computer, and then you have to enter the BIOS again by clicking the delete button again and again. Verify that the settings have been saved. It's all done, and that means you have entered the RAID mode. Now what you gotta do, once you're back in BIOS, you are going to go ahead and do to Intel or RST and do the following. You manage the arrays. You have to go and enter the manage arrays, and you set a name. It could be any random character, any random digits, and then set a RAID level. Okay, and you have to set it to RAID 0 stripe. Okay, why are we doing this? Let me tell you the reason for that as well. Because Vanguard, it's a kernel 0 level bitch. Okay, so to fight that, you have to set it to RAID 0 stripe, and then select 2x NVMe, 2x SSD, or 2x HDD. Mixing types is not recommended. That simply means you have to select either one of these. Either go for this option, or this option. Okay, this, or this. Do not mix them. Either select 2 of HDDs or 2 of SSDs. Make sure if you're confused, ask somebody. Okay, either comment on the video and ask me, or create a ticket and ask the developer or the support staff. Do not, listen to me very carefully, do not fuck this up. Okay, you don't want to cook your laptop. Okay, then you just go ahead, create the volume for each pair. All this must have error by the end. Now you're going to go ahead and prepare the windows for the installation, and this is going to be the same as regular installation. You just go ahead and do that. I will tell you about it a little later. Okay, now for the AMD guys, yours is also kind of same. You just have to download these two softwares, AM4 RAID softwares, AM5 RAID softwares. Okay, you just go ahead. There are all the photos and all the steps given here. Just follow them. Trust me, this part where you're reinstalling and raiding the drivers, this is going to be a little tricky. I do understand, and I was also stuck here, but trust me, support staff is really good. Open a ticket. Sometimes they reply a little late, but that's just because of the time difference. Okay, they are in a different time zone, you're in a different time zone. Okay, but still what they have done is they have different staffs for different time zones, but still, they are humans. Okay, so don't just keep on pinging them. Okay, anyways, moving forward, follow these steps, and then you will be on the reinstalling Windows step. Okay, now here's the catch. Few of you guys don't even have to do the AMD RAID or Intel RAID. Who are those guys who don't have these options? The options I just talk about, setting it to the RAID mode, or for the AMD setting it to the RAID mode. If you don't have those options which they are talking about, don't get confused. Don't think that maybe it's not gonna work for me or anything like that. Do not get confused. It's just that it's not gonna work for you. Nah, it's not like that. It's just that your PC or laptop do not require the RAID because it do not have those options, right? What you gotta do, you just gotta go ahead and go for the regular installation. Now here, you just have to insert your USB stick, enter the BIOS, right? And once your USB stick is in the primary boot device, where you can find it, you just have to go in the boot options. In the boot options, BIOS boot options, you just have to select the primary one as a USB stick. You will see two names, primary, secondary. Just have to select the primary one as your USB stick, save it, exit the BIOS. Once you do that, it will restart your computer. You will see a screen where it will ask you for a Windows setup. Now what you gotta do, click on next, install now, and it will ask you, do you have a product key? Just say I don't have a product key. Now it will ask you what kind of installation you want. Install Windows only, advanced. If you don't see this particular option, don't worry about it. Sometimes you won't get it. Now when this is happening, right, when this is happening, you have to make sure that you press the shift and the F10 button before you go ahead and before you install it. When you will open that screen, okay, it will show you all your disks, your local disks, C, D, E, F, how many you have. Now here you have to remember which one is your USB stick, your flash drive, because it will also show up in the list, right? You just have to make sure that you do not select your USB stick, right? You don't have to clean that. What you gotta do is when you go to come to that window, you will press shift button and the F10 button together, and then you will type disk part. You see this? It will open a CMD box, the black color CMD box. If you guys don't know about it, let me show you. CMD. This is how it's gonna look like. Okay, this is the kind of box that will open up. You'll just type disk part in it. Okay, now I don't want to do this, so that's why I've just cancelled it. But if you still want to see, I can show you. Okay, let's just do it. Disk part, click on enter, it will say yes, and this kind of window will open up, right? And now once that window opens up, you just have to type list space disk. Okay, list space disk. Once you type that, you have to select those disks number which you want to wipe. Do not select your USB, okay, or else you will ruin it and you have to do it all over again. Okay, so just save your time, make sure you remember the name of your USB and you don't clean your USB. Select the disk X. X means the number. It will show you numbers. It would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many disks do you have? Select those numbers. You have to type select space disk space the number, and then hit the enter and then type clean. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Once all of them are clean, you have to make sure you do it for all of them. You have to just press refresh. There will be a button refresh. You have to close the command prompt box, that black window, close it, and on that software there will be a refresh button. Refresh it. Then you have to choose the disk where you want to install the window. It's going to be your C drive. Just select that, hit the next button, and just complete the installation. It's going to be very easy, very self-explanatory. Now once everything is done, before the setup comes, when you open your laptop for the very first time, it asks you which language you want and all that. Before that window comes, you have to press the shift and F10 again. Okay, make sure you do this. This is a very important step. Then what you gotta do is you gotta type OOBE /bypass NRO. Okay, you gotta type this and make sure if your PC or laptop is connected to an Ethernet or a LAN cable, just disconnect it. Okay, do not let it connect with the internet at the time. Because why we are doing it? We are doing it to create a bypass, okay, so that you don't get a delay ban or something like that. Then once it's all done, when prompted, connect to the Wi-Fi again, and then when it will ask you that you would like to connect with the Wi-Fi, just skip it. You don't have to connect with the Wi-Fi. Okay, skip it, don't do it. Make sure you don't put your password, you don't connect with the Wi-Fi. And once it's done, you just have to restart your PC or the laptop again. And then if you have done it with Rufus, as I just told you, it will ask you to change the password. Now the current password column, okay, there will be a current password column. You don't have to put anything over there, just leave it as it is. Just select your new password, type it all over again, click continue. You're all set, done. Now coming to the spoofing part, this is where the real fun begins. Okay, you have to go ahead and download this. This is Visual C Runtime all-in-one. You have to just download the zip file. Just click on it, it will download. And then in that same folder, once you use the WinRAR or you just extract them all, there will be install all folder. You just have to run that and it will install everything. Once that's done, go ahead, download this one. This is the DirectX. You just have to download it. Make sure uncheck the install Bing bar. Okay, make sure of it, read it. Once all this is done, you go ahead, you press Window and R. Okay, Windows and R. This is for Windows 10 basically. If you're using Windows 11, you can just press Windows and S, which will open this. And in this, you just have to click open the Smart App Control. I can show that to you. Smart App Control over here. What you gotta do is in Smart App Control, you just have to turn off this Smart App Control. Okay, you just have to turn this off. Once that's done, close that. Go for the Window and S again. Go to Core Isolation, and you have to turn off the memory integrity. Okay, this right now is on because I'm playing Valorant. I've already spoofed. Once you will be done, you can turn it back on as well. Okay, you just have to turn it off. Memory integrity, turn it off. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Once all that is done, make sure to turn off the vulnerable driver block list as well. It was just below it. I'm pretty sure you might have seen that one. So you just have to disable that one as well. Here's the photo if you want to see this one and this one. You have to turn them off. Okay, now removing the conflicting application, that's just going to be your entire virus. But as we have done a clean installation of Windows, I'm pretty sure you don't have to follow all these steps because everything is already gone. Now you just have to go ahead, press Window and R. Okay, and now you're just gonna go ahead and type msinfo32. Okay, once you do that, it will open this for you, and over here you can just go ahead and check the BIOS version and date and the secure boot stat. Secure boot stat needs to be turned off. You will again enter the BIOS by restarting your PC or laptop. Keep on clicking the delete button, and then you will just turn off the secure boot. Make sure if your BIOS is not older than 2022, if it's above 2022, 2023, 2024, anything like that, you have to go ahead and you have to go to your website. Okay, in this photo it's Asus. For me it was Gigabyte. It could be anything else for you as well. You just have to check this one, baseboard manufacturer. You just have to check the name, and that's the website you have to go on. Make sure it is compatible with your CPU. Okay, mine is the latest CPU, so almost everything was compatible with it, so I didn't have any problem. I just downloaded the 2022 one. You can also go ahead and do the same one, and you have to make sure the file, you have to copy it on your USB drive, on your flash drive. Okay, then again what you will do, you will enter the BIOS again by restarting the PC. Keep on clicking the delete button, and then in the BIOS what you have to do is you will have an option of flashing the BIOS. You just have to select the flash BIOS. It will ask you, do you want to select your pen drive or flash drive for it. Select your flash drive for it, save it, exit it, it will just flash it. Next step is checking your current serial. For that, what you gotta do, you just gotta go ahead and download this file over here, this zip file, and once you have downloaded it, you just have to run it. Okay, password is 0 day. It's given right over here. It's a free file, anyone can do it. Okay, and once you have your serials, it will take like a minute. Okay, let it complete. Okay, don't just don't just jump in the middle when it's doing its thing. Once it's done, take a screenshot and the ticket that you have opened, submit your serial numbers over there so that your warranty can be there. Okay, because anything wrong happens and you have not submitted your old serial numbers, we are not responsible. Now, running the spoofer. Now this is the fun part, the best part. My god, you just go ahead, you download the spoofer file, you open it, right, and it's gonna go ahead and ask you for your key. You just go for the spoof, baby, and here's all the steps as well. Enter your license key, select the spoof, restart your system, and then what you have to do is go back one step, use the serial checker again and check for the your MAC address and everything. You have to just check for the MAC address, okay? And you have to take a screenshot of that as well and post it again on the Discord, okay? Done. You guys are done over here. Nothing is left. Now, sometimes, if you have a locked board or a locked laptop, then you can click on this step and you can go ahead and follow this one. This is basically going to happen on MSI ones and some of the Asus ones. But if you have a gigabyte like me, don't worry about it. You can just skip this step. Now go to the Mac spoofing. If this step is only and only if when you have done this step, when you have ran the spoofer, you have done everything, and you go back and you check your serials again, and you see it's still the same old ones. Okay, they have not changed. Then in that case, you go to this step, Mac spoofing. You download this file, run the tmac as the administrator, and just follow all these steps as you can see. And that will make sure everything's good. Make sure once everything is done, you revo uninstall tmac. Okay, this tmac file that you have downloaded, you have to revo uninstall it. Do not keep it. Vanguard do not like tmac at all. Okay, now final step, monitor spoofing. This is also a very easy thing. One of the support staff did told me that I don't have to worry about it. I can just skip this one, but I just wanted to be extra safe, so I just did this. You just have to download this file, run as an administrator, and at the very top you will see your ID serial number. You just have to go ahead and change it. Now here some of you might get confused where it is. Just make sure when you open it, at the top right hand corner there will be edit button. Just click on that and you will find the ID serial number and the serial number. Last 4 digits of both, just change it randomly to anything. Don't even think about it. Change it to anything. Change it to 6969. I don't care. Nobody will care. And then you just have to go ahead. There will be a restart.exe. Okay, you just have to click on restart.exe. There will be a restart x64 exe. Do that if you have a 64-bit PC. Most of you might be having 64-bit. Okay, if you don't know what 32-bit and 64-bit, don't sweat it. Just go for the 64-bit. I'm telling you, 99% times you will have 64-bit. Then you just go ahead and open this crew.exe as administrator. Again, you check that if there's a duplicate file, there should be 2 files of your monitor then. One file saying the original serial numbers and the second one showing the duplicate which you have created. Once it's done, cross it out. You are done, baby. Just restart your system, delete everything, all these files that you have, just revo and install it. Go to the Valorant website, download Valorant, and just like me, you just go ahead and play it. As you can see over here, I have no issue playing Valorant. I'm playing it for like, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks now. Everything's working fine, everything's smooth. The only downside of this thing is that you have lost your main account. Okay, there is nothing anyone can do because your main account has been permanently banned, and sadly it's gone. Okay, I know it's sad, nothing can be done, but once you will see the screen back on your PC, I'm telling you, that feeling is gonna be awesome, man. So, hey, what you guys are waiting for? Go to their Discord, buy the fucking lifetime now. Say fuck you, Riot. Say fuck you, Vanguard. Just show them your middle finger. Start playing again. And I'll meet you in the lobbies. Till then, bye-bye. Take care, guys.